There's this phrase we've all heard at some point. You can't love others until you love yourself. And if you're like me, you probably nodded and agreed. But when the lights go off, when the noise quiets down, and it's just you, sitting with your own mind, what does that sentence really mean? For a long time, I didn't get it. I thought loving yourself was some kind of bubble bath, self-care Sunday, or just boosting your ego. But none of that reached a part of me. It felt broken. None of that filled the silence where confidence should have lived. None of that taught me how to love myself in the ways I truly needed. You see, I used to think that if you just gave enough to others, if I was just kind enough, helpful enough, quiet enough, or pretty enough, people would love me. And maybe I'd finally feel whole. But I was wrong. Because you can pour every last drop of yourself into someone, but if you're empty inside, what are you really giving them? Loving others sounds beautiful, and it is, but when the love comes from a place of self-neglect, it's not love, it's just survival. It's needing someone to make us feel valuable. It's hoping that if they love us, we'll learn how to love ourselves. It's backwards, and it hurts sometimes, because what happens when they leave? What happens when they disappoint you, don't love you the way you hoped? Then you fall apart. Not because they are gone, but because you used them as a mirror of some sort. And without them, you can't see yourself. And I've been there. I've made people my lifeline when I hadn't yet learned how to swim. So then, what is self-love? It's not arrogance. It's not pretending you're perfect. Self-love is acceptance. It's looking at every cracked piece of yourself and choosing to stay. It's saying, yeah, I've messed up. Yeah, I'm healing, but I'm still worthy. It's setting boundaries, even when it makes people uncomfortable. It's choosing rest when you feel guilty for not being productive. It's speaking to yourself the way you would to someone you care about, gently, patiently, and with understanding. Because the truth is, we spend our whole lives in our own minds, and if that space is filled with hate and shame, how can love grow? Let me put it in Minecraft terms. So, imagine you spawn in a new world. You're excited, you start building a village, helping other villagers, planting farms for them, lighting up their beds. But you never build a house for yourself, you never craft armor, you never eat. You're running around, fixing, giving, helping. But your own health bar is depleting, your hunger bar is flashing, you're about to die. And still, you keep working. Because maybe, if the villagers thrive, you feel like you matter. But you can't protect anyone if you're not protected. Eventually, your screen fades to black. That's what loving others without loving yourself looks like. It looks generous on the surface, but underneath, it's not. It's decay. So, build your own shelter. Feed yourself. Make armor. What if from the place of strength and stability, you still helped others, but not from survival, from overflow? That's the catch. Problem is, we live in a world that doesn't make self-love easy. You're told you're too much or not enough. You're taught to shrink, to hustle, to earn your worth. You're encouraged to post your happiness but hide your pain. And when you do focus on yourself, you're labeled selfish. There's a difference between selfishness and self-respect though. You're allowed to love yourself without apology. You're allowed to choose peace, to walk away from what drains you, to protect your space, even if no one claps for it. When you truly love yourself, your love for others transforms. It becomes cleaner. It's no longer about controlling them, fixing them, or being needed. You don't give to be seen. You give because you are seen. By you. You're not pouring from emptiness. You're sharing from abundance. Begin to attract relationships that feel safe and honest. Stop chasing people who don't see you, because you see yourself now. You forgive differently, you listen deeper, you hold people more gently, because you learned how to hold yourself. But how do you start? It's not always loud or aesthetic. It might look like journaling through painful thoughts instead of numbing out. It might be telling yourself, I'm doing my best even when it doesn't feel like enough. It might mean making the doctor's appointment you avoided, or forgiving yourself for the past version of who you were. It's in the little things. Eating meals that nourish you, surrounding yourself with people who respect your boundaries, noticing the way you speak to yourself and shifting the tone. Loving yourself is daily practice. It's a choice. It's messy, but it's worth it. If you're watching this and thinking, but I don't know how to love myself, I want you to know, it's okay. Think about it. You weren't born hating yourself. That was taught. And anything learned can be unlearned. Start small. Like always. Start by being yourself. Not judging, not fixing, just being. You don't need to become someone else to be lovable. You're not too broken. You're not too late. Even if it doesn't feel like right now. There's something good growing in you. Give it time. Give it care and love. And next time you hear, you need to love yourself before you can love others. Don't hear it as a rule. Hear it as invitation to build something beautiful, to become your own safe space, to learn the language of self-kindness. Because the love you offer to the world is only as deep as the love you give yourself. And you deserve to be loved by others, yes, but especially by you.